Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nadia Ramadhani. In this video, I will present an explanation of several Linux commands related to file management, permission, and ownership. These commands are fundamental for system administration and ensuring data security. Question number 1 about directory structure. The first task requires us to create a directory name, student ID underscore name inside home mahasiswa. Within this directory, we need to create three subdirectories, document, code, and arsip. To accomplish this, we use the following command: mkdir strip p /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name Nadia Ramadhani and to create three subdirectories, we use command mkdir strip p /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name /document /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name /code and /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name /arsip. And next, to display the directory structure, we use ls strip r /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name. And the output will show three subdirectories: document, code, and arsip. Next, question number 2 about file manipulation. In this task, we need to create a file name identitas.txt inside the document directory containing the student's name, student ID, and study program. We use the following command: echo strip e and the content name Nadia Ramadhani, student ID, and prodi information system /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name /document /identitas.txt. Next, we copy identitas.txt to the arsip directory and rename it to identitas underscore backup.txt using cp /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name Nadia Ramadhani /document /identitas.txt /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore Nadia Ramadhani /arsip /identitas underscore backup.txt. And then we move the original identitas.txt from document to code with comments mv /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name /document /identitas.txt /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name /code. And then finally, we display the contents of identitas underscore backup.txt using cat /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name /arsip /identitas underscore backup.txt. And the output will show the content name Nadia Ramadhani, student ID, and prodi information system. The next question is about file permission management. In this section, we modify the file permission so that only the owner can read and write. The group can only read and others have no access. We use command chmod 640 /home /mahasiswa /student ID /underscore name /arsip /identitas underscore backup.txt. And next, we change the ownership of identitas underscore backup.txt to user, root, and group staff using chown root staff /home /mahasiswa student ID underscore name /arsip /identitas underscore backup.txt. Finally, we display the file permission and ownership with command ls strip l /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name /arsip /identitas underscore backup.txt. The expected output should show the file with the following attributes: minus RWR1 root stuff, confirming that the permission and ownership have been successfully changed. And next question, number 4, about symbolic links. This task involves creating a symbolic link to another file. First, we create a file name referency underscore student ID.txt and add content to it with comment echo and the content. Ini adalah dokumentasi sistem operasi milik Nadia Ramadhani dengan NIM 090312823280027 /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name /document /referensi underscore student ID.txt. Next, we create a symbolic link name shortcut underscore name.txt pointing to referensi underscore name.txt using ln strip s /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name /document /referensi underscore student ID.txt /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name /document /shortcut underscore name.txt. To display the symbolic link, we list the files using ls strip l /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name /document. The output should indicate that shortcut underscore name.txt is a symbolic link pointing to referensi underscore name.txt. And then we modify the content of referensi underscore name.txt using echo the content and /home /mahasiswa /student underscore ID /underscore name /document /referensi underscore student ID.txt. And we display the content of shortcut underscore name.txt using cat /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name /document /shortcut underscore name.txt. Since shortcut underscore student ID.txt is symbolic link, it directly reflects the change made to referensi underscore name.txt, displaying the update content. And the last question about UMask setting. In this section, we first check the default UMask value using UMask, and the output is 002. And next, we change UMask to 027 using UMask 027. Then we create a new file name data underscore student ID.txt and verify its permission. Touch /home /mahasiswa /student underscore ID underscore name /document /data underscore student ID.txt. And then we display its permission with command ls strip l /home /mahasiswa /student ID underscore name /document /data underscore student ID.txt. With UMask 027, the new file's permission becomes 640 or RWR. And this means the owner has read and write access, the group has read access, and other have no access. In conclusion, we have successfully covered key Linux concepts including directory and file management, permission, and symbolic links, and the effect of UMask on your files. Each of these operation is essential for controlling file access and maintaining system security. Thank you for your attention. I hope this explanation has been helpful. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.